Want me to do that, bro?
So, Gabe, I was
Those are the original batteries.
I had just gotten married, and I had to move shit into my new apartment with my wife. And my father-in-law had a Ford Taurus station wagon, and he let me borrow it to pack it up and move shit to the apartment, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm driving it. I have it packed up. I'm driving it to the apartment. The fucking steering wheel fucking drops in. What happened was that the engine mounts fucking broke off while I was driving it, and the whole engine like fucking sank down, and boom. So I broke his car, right? And then after that, that's one issue. Then after that, he went away on vacation, and he had a ride on
vacation. It's called jail.
No, my father-in-law. and he had a ride on lawnmower, right? So I'm like, trying to be a nice guy, a nice son-in-law. I'm like, I'll mow the guy's lawn with his, ride on lawnmower. Well, I'm driving that fucking thing around, and it fucking just dies on me in the middle, fucking smoking, like blue smoke, like it's just dead on me in the middle of cutting the grass. So he comes home, and I'm like, yo, Adam, I broke the lawnmower. He's like, bro, you broke my car, you broke my lawnmower, and you broke my daughter. Don't ever touch anything of mine again.
Oh,
like,
man.
Okay, clear.
That's messed up. King, opposite of King Midas, you king shit. Everything you touch turns to shit.
I try.
This is the Beers and BS podcast,
Sponsored by one of the locals,
Under the Sun Inserts.
Brewport Coffee House and Brewport Cafe.
And now here's your hosts, Adrian, Joe, and Mike.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Beers and BS, the podcast. We are your hosts. To my right, we got Joey.
Joe.
To his right, we got Mike D.
Yo.
I guess to your right, to Mike's right, he's got me, Adrian.
Adrian.
Down in Tennessee, we got our producer, Gabe. What's up, Gabe?
Gabe.
What's up, fellas?
I just want to start off, guys, by welcoming Joey back.
Hey,
Welcome
missed
back.
you guys, man.
Welcome back.
Joey,
Welcome back.
Joey was on. We just talked about vacation. It was a brief stint. I'm glad we got that all settled. And
Quick one in the county.
yeah, he's walking with a limp because his foot hurts. All right, guys, that's the only reason. Nah, seriously. All kidding aside, Joey, welcome back.
Thanks, man.
Like we said, I mean, Joe, you couple episodes before when we had our cousin Vinny on, we were telling the audience that I've been around. You're expanding your coffee empire.
Yeah.
And,
man.
we're all proud of you, man. We're all happy for you and Keith. And,
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Because Saturday's a big day, right?
Saturday's the opening day. Yep.
Yeah, nice. Well, congratulations and good luck.
Appreciate
All right?
that.
And where is it located, Joseph?
It is located in Shirley, New York, on William Floyd Parkway, if you're familiar with that, in the Mastic Mauritius Shirley Community Library.
Awesome.
Nice, very nice. So,
Frozen's a brand new library,
that was
isn't it?
it's a brand new library. Right?
Brand new.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
very good, dude. Very good. Good luck, seriously.
Thank you, man.
And
I appreciate
congratulations. We're happy for you. This is coffee shop number 3. So
Is that Brewport as well?
Brewport Cafe, yes.
All right.
So if anybody out there, if you have any libraries out there that are looking to
Yes.
expand, all right, make sure you
Hit your boy up.
contact us.
Best coffee.
It's Joe at BrewportLI.com.
There you go. Very good. All right, guys. Like we start every episode, we tell the audience what we're drinking, and Joey, kick that off, please.
I got a little brown liquor. I got a little Woodford Reserve. This is the double oaked. I usually drink the regular Woodford Reserve. This is double oaked, which I did. I think it's just aged in a
double burnt barrel.
a different aged barrel or something like that.
How long? Does it say it on there? Like how long they age it?
It doesn't.
No. Gabe, do you know that question? Do you know that answer?
He is.
Say that again. I'm sorry. I was trying to look at something else.
Typically, how long does a bottle of whiskey age, like, or a barrel?
So let's say for mid-grade, you're looking at 8 years.
Oh, wow.
Something a little bit better, you're looking at 12 years.
Man, all right.
I should fucking know the answer to that. I drink this shit.
Yeah.
That's impressive, Gabe.
Yeah, I knew. I figured he would know, right?
Yeah.
He fucking polishing off a bottle a weekend. Well, he used to. I just can't get into it, bro. I don't know. I haven't tried. I was talking to our buddy Ryan, who we were just away with, and him and I we had a good time. We kind of met up with each other, right? At a wrestling match, and we just sat down and had a great time together.
Nice.
But he was telling me that he was talking about bourbon and stuff, and I was telling him how you've been drinking on the pod.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just can't get into it because he's like, you got to have it with something first, and then because until you start sipping it like the way Joey's doing right now.
What do you mean have it with something
Like
mix it with soda or water or something
like maybe
that?
have an old fashioned first. You know what I mean? It's got a few different ingredients in there. It's not just
I disagree because an old fashioned will get you very hooked on whiskey because it's that good.
Sweet. They're too sweet for me.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And it's an
Old-fashioned,
expensive drink at a bar too. So I would say the best way to get started is straight.
Yeah, I agree. It's an acquired taste. It's almost like drinking black
You guys
coffee.
are pushers.
Seriously.
Best way to get
Yeah,
started.
the first one's free.
Take that shit straight.
I like to drink it with one large cube, and as that cube melts,
It cuts it.
Down a little
it
bit.
kind of
Yeah.
it starts tasting smooth.
Okay.
I gotta be honest. Like I really don't like the way whiskeys taste. But you know what I do? Jameson's.
Yeah, a shot of it. I'm not drinking, but I'm not.
No,
drinking.
but like that. Like we take a shot of tequila. I'm not feeling it. A shot of Jameson's, it absorbs into your tongue and it has actually good flavor to it.
I agree.
You know what I mean? I don't. Is other whiskeys like that? That's what I'm trying to ask.
I've tried. There's Four Roses. There's Basil Hayden. I like. There's a bunch of whiskeys I like. They all taste so different to me though. So this is out of the ones I just mentioned that I was buying on a regular basis. This is my favorite one. But this is the double oaked.
So that's not usually what you get.
This is not usually what I get. Actually, Ryan gave me this bottle. It's very good, but I prefer the regular one better.
Okay.
I think that one has a little bit more vanilla to it than the other.
Yeah, there's definitely some type of flavor that
I think I would like that.
I'm not used to.
If we're being completely honest, what happened to me was when I was about 9 or 10 years old. Don't ask me why, but I decided to raid my father's liquor cabinet.
Why?
Don't ask me. I don't know.
9 or 10?
Yeah, man. And
I got to get locks on my shit.
And I went after the fucking whiskey, and from that day on.
Your dad used to drink Jack, right?
No, well,
I mean, I know you drank beer, but I'm saying if you were drinking whiskey, it would be Jack.
No, it wasn't Jack. No.
And you have it now. You could throw up just thinking about it.
Smelling it. And
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm like that with Black
yeah.
Sambuca.
I could, it's like
Southern
scarred you.
Southern comfort for me, man.
Yeah.
So that's how But for some reason, Jameson, I could stand. I don't know.
Remember D-Lo?
No.
What is D'Lo?
You don't remember Jason DiLorenzo?
Oh yeah.
D-Lo? People called him D-Lo.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
He grew up in our neighborhood.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Me and him fucking got into a bottle of Black Sambuca, man. I was literally sick for a week.
It's too syrupy,
Throwing
man.
up for a week.
That's supposed to be like a after dinner kind of like digestif, right?
Our cousin Vinny, dude, when we were kids, I want to say probably like 11th grade, got into Sambuca. he was sick as a dog.
Yeah, man.
Throwing up.
I'll never forget it.
Yeah, that's funny. I don't know. Ironically, Mike, you and I just drink the same shit, which is weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or maybe not. I don't know.
No, I like Captain.
Yeah, but Jameson, like I can only do a shot of Jameson. You know what I mean? I can't.
I never tried to drink Jameson as a drink.
Like a whiskey?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's always a shot.
I think it might have happened by accident, but someone poured me like a little, I guess, with it 2 fingers or whatever they say, and I could sip on that, and it actually has good flavor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's considered a cheap whiskey, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Not
So
cheap, like a low end.
That's what I was asking. Like, are there better whiskeys, but better flavors out there? And shit,
There is. I think it's all.
There's a lot of them, yeah. But the problem is you're running into an issue where you're not really drinking the whiskey for the whiskey. You're drinking it for the flavor, and that flavor taints the flavor of the whiskey. Oddly enough.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Okay.
I'm a bitch.
So, for example,
me,
where I met you guys at Old Smoky,
Yeah.
they do a lot of flavors. Like I had one time, it was vanilla caramel, and it was just way too sweet.
I've had jalapeno whiskey from there actually. I liked it, but I can't drink it all the time. I could just drink a little bit of it.
See, I'm that guy that'll buy like cotton candy vodka and shit like that. Just, it tastes sweet and delicious,
I actually just saw cupcake vodka somewhere.
Oh yeah,
I think next
birthday
door.
cake or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Mike, what do you got tonight?
I actually, our cousin Vinny with the White Claw Surge. Very good, very good. It's 8%, so it's not that 5% White Claw. This is the Surge. This is blackberry, delicious. I bought 2 other flavors with me, tonight, an orange and a blueberry.
Ooh.
As it progresses, as the show progresses, I will tell you how they
Orange,
taste.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never even heard of this, dude. I'm looking at this for the first time.
It's a new product he's putting out there. So
our cousin Vinny's slipping on with us.
here we go.
All right, cool. I'm staying local once again. Blue Point, Imperial Sunshine, 9.6%.
Woo!
This is good stuff. And like I said, it's Blue Point Brewery, brewed one town over in Patchogue, and good stuff. So
I got to be honest, man. I'm not drinking a lot of beers lately. I'm drinking a lot of it like this. I drank beers when I was away for like those few days.
Right.
I fucking felt so bloated, bro, from drinking. I don't know,
Man, no, they
7
fill
beers
you
a
up.
night for 2-3 nights in a
They
row.
fill you up. Yeah.
that's what beer does.
A lot of calories. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the alcohol content on what you're drinking tonight? I'm just curious.
45.2% alcohol volume, 90 proof.
I don't know how that stacks up
What do you mean?
when it comes to
So
booze.
If it's 90 proof,
9%. That's
half
fucking
of that is
45%.
Yeah, it's half the alcohol. So if it's 100 proof, 50, it's 50% alcohol.
Right.
So that is
45.
4 times what I'm drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a
Per
serving.
volume.
Yeah, is it per
You know what I mean?
serving? I guess I don't know. I don't know how that breaks down, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know either. Sorry.
Whiskey bottles are so cool too.
Yeah.
Every brand
People
has.
buy bottles just because of the design.
Yeah, there's so many cool ones out there.
And Gabe, as everybody knows, you're not drinking, right?
No, but I do have a vape with me, and if I do feel froggy later, I've also got a spliff. So
Nice.
Pre-roll.
yeah,
Nice.
Good. Gabe, what's going on over here? You got your background looks different.
Oh yeah, you haven't been here to know that.
Yeah, I knew from outside, from our group chat, you were doing some work, but
Yeah.
this is my first sight of it. It looks good.
Yeah,
He got
so
all his gun. Well, not
pistols
all his
up
gun,
there?
Just a couple.
I got three of my 7 pistols
Nice.
up there, and then I got 3 of my 12 ARs up there.
Very cool. You're looking very.
Ready.
Tactical.
You look like you're in a professional podcast studio. I like it.
That's what I was going for. Thank you.
Looks good.
And ever since Gabe's been sleeping in that room now.
My cot is just out of view over here, off to the side.
Wait, what's to the right there? That's new, right?
The neon.
Which one? This one?
No, I'm sorry, my right, your left,
Um,
over your shoulder there.
over here.
Yeah, is it that? Was that?
It's
there
just
last
my.
week?
I repurposed a bookcase that I had, or a cabinet, and it just has all my camera equipment on it.
Oh, cool. Is that a new boom? A new mic boom?
No, it's the same one. I just put it in front of me this time, and it's not working out well, to be honest with you. I commissioned someone to build me a custom mount that goes to the wall, and I had to drill a hole for the bolt of the microphone boom,
Yeah.
and the hole's too big.
Oh.
So I have to take it off, take
Anyone's
it somewhere
hole's
to
too
weld up the holes.
Is the hole too big, Gabe, or are you
It
too
is a
small?
little too big, a little too. Someone already hawked to it on that shit.
All right, cool, very cool. All right, thank you, Joe. As everybody knew, when I was working the soundboard, I don't know what any of the buttons are. All right, so no drops. It was all on Gabe. All right, guys, let's get into it. All right, we're going to start off with our beloved Yankees. All right, listen, it's not officially here, but it's that time of year, right? Pitchers and catchers are showing up. They're doing spring training, right?
Guys
Pitchers and
getting
catchers
hurt.
A couple weeks ago, yes, guys getting fucking hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, we're into it. You know what I mean? We're into. There's been games, guys are playing. They're trying out all these new things. You know what I mean? With the Gabe, you said something right about the
Strike count, right?
yeah, with the
Electronic strike zone, ABS.
yes, there you go. That's what it's called. So with that being new, we also have our beloved Yankees are changing something that's been in effect for 49 years. Okay, that's 1976 for those that can't do math. All right, has been in effect, and they're changing their facial hair policy.
Yeah.
And let's just get into it. What's your guys' take on this? But hold on, I'm sorry. You know, let me just preface with, for those that don't know, okay, New York Yankees do not allow beards. They allow mustaches. They don't allow beards, and they don't allow hair to go past the shoulder.
That's right.
Okay, so a lot of guys that come over, you know, and I always use Johnny Damon, like, you know, when I was been talking about this as an example, because it was very extreme.
It was
You know what I
very
mean?
gorilla,
His
yeah.
hair was so long when he was with Boston. He had that big bushy beard, and he cut it all
and clean,
to be
shaved.
a Yankee. To be a New York Yankee. That's the policy. Policy's been in effect since 1976. Some say that might have kept players from coming here.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I mean? But just want to get you guys' take on all that.
I don't know how I feel about it yet. My initial thoughts of it all is I don't like it. I don't know. I like the mystique and the tradition of the Yankees. That that's part of it all. Is that rule that's been in place for how long?
1976, 49 years.
49 years.
They were elite, right? Because they had rules that you had to follow. You had no names on the back of the jerseys, right? And you had
2 jerseys,
and your hygiene
2 jerseys
had to be fucking clean.
Yeah,
and you have to agree with what the captain of our team, Aaron Judge, said. He says
he made comments on this.
Oh yeah,
what'd he say?
So he doesn't like it. He's like, it's a tradition. It's discipline. He said, when I was in the farm system, we knew that there was a discipline. Like you had to, hold yourself accountable and present yourself,
You carry yourself in a certain way. This is how
so
you
now,
represent the Yankees.
To reduce that. And furthermore, what he said is, if you're a player and getting a haircut and shaving is keeping you from being a Yankee, we don't want you as a Yankee.
I love
come.
that. He came out and said that. I didn't hear this.
Oh yeah.
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 So I love that.
Yeah.
And he also commented on the owner, though. He goes, I guess he's changing the policy. I haven't really spoken to him about it.
Wow.
You know what I mean? For changing the policy, why he's changing the policy.
Now, do you think they met with Aaron as the captain to ask him before?
No.
I'm gonna assume no, judging by because I read the same thing.
Right.
I'm gonna assume no that they didn't meet with him.
You think they should have?
The owner's allowed to fucking, So, I think heart of hearts, like in the back of his head, fucking Juan Soto wanted a fucking little fucking pussy patch on his chin or something, and maybe that
Well, a lot of guys, maybe they feel with the facial hair or the way they like to present themselves, they feel more comfortable. Maybe they're going to play better. Being more, showing off their personality more, how they really.
Like somebody who was very outspoken about it was Alex Verdugo. Okay, he was on the team last year, came from Boston.
He was always had a lot of shit.
Yes, and he this I did not know. Just reading what he had to say about it was, you're only allowed to wear, I think, 2 chains.
Oh, really?
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, he had an issue at the beginning of last season.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know that was a rule.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can only wear 2 chains.
No. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Yankees that rule was born last year, I think.
Oh, really?
They never had any flashy players like that on their team. He came over, I think opening day, he had like 4 chains on.
Yes.
And they came back at him and said, listen, I think 2 chains is enough. And that was kind of...
So that was a new kind of
I'm
standard?
99.9%.
Yeah. All right. Well, like I said, he was very outspoken about that. And he felt like it was some of these guys think, like, I guess it's their image is part of their... part of their brand. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And
listen, they have their own individual swag, right? You know what I mean? Whether it's their batting stance or they facial, like Wild Thing, right? Remember the movie? He had the fucking shit,
Sure.
the way his hair was cut. Yeah. He could never be a Yankee.
Yeah. Is that kind of what you're going for right now? Is that the look you're going for?
Wild Thing.
Okay,
now-
are you guys
now-
ready for me to poke holes in all of this now?
Wait, what, real quick. Now that the rule's in place, how do we know, how does a player know, oh, is it too long? Is it too bushy?
They said
No, they
clean
said it's
beard.
got to be clean. Yeah, it's got to be like you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, that's why I took my beard down and to celebrate the new rule with the Yankees.
He's in solidarity with the Yankees there. Very good. That's a fan right there. Hold on, just 1 second before you get into your take. When this came out, this popped up, Joe. You brought up a really good point. I agree with you 100%. Like, what's next? Names on the jerseys.
Yeah.
I hope not. I mean, it's always it's a game I used to play with my kids when they were young. You know what I mean? We're watching the Yankee game and it's like something about like where are they, home or away? You always know where they are.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
You wear pinstripes at home.
Gray.
You wear the gray away. You know what I mean? It was always just kind of like are they home or away? And and they're like, oh yeah, no, they're home or they're away because. 2 jerseys, that's it. You got some of these teams that have 7 jerseys.
It's a big money grab.
Alternate, absolutely.
It's a big money.
And I get it. I understand completely. But for
Yeah,
all the times all the Yankee games we've been to, right? You still see in the pinstripes, or the gray in the stadium. You know what I mean?
Tradition.
Yes.
Not only there's other hats now too that go with the alternate jerseys and shit.
Yes. So I hope that's not next because I think they're the only team. Is that a fact?
Without the names on the back?
Without the names? You know what I mean?
Be, yeah.
I think they're the only team.
I'm not sure.
I know Boston for a while there. I want to say Boston put their names on later than most teams, but as of now, I think they're the only team in MLB without their names on their jerseys. Do you guys remember a few years ago? Something came up. It was the commissioner of MLB. He was like allowing them to express themselves, and they were like, you could put some like crazy name on there, like whatever your nickname is and stuff. And you remember Brett Gardner? God, I miss Brett Gardner, man.
So do I.
I miss
that
him.
guy got the shaft, honestly.
He's a crybaby.
Well, no, I mean he was getting old. You know?
Yeah, but they knew they could have gave him some like farewell, like I don't know, standing ovation, pull him out in the 7th inning of his last game. What would be?
Well, they didn't know it was his last game though.
But they knew his contract was over.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Anyway,
but listen,
he refused, and he had a lot to say about it. You know what I mean?
He refused to come to the old timers game.
No, but I'm talking about like with the names when they had the nicknames on the jersey.
I'm saying he refused to come to the old timers game. Like maybe they could have did something for him there.
Eligible for that? Already?
Yeah, he was, and they invited him, and he turned it down.
Well, if you feel like he got burned a little bit, you know.
No, but maybe that was their opportunity to make it up to him. You know,
could be.
Bring him in.
I loved him, man.
And throw some videos up on there. I mean, the guy. You know what? He was always, titled like fast, and he was a grinder. He was a grinder. You know what I mean? But he was nothing special.
Yeah, but he led the team in stolen bases a lot of.
He was a grinder
for many years.
Yeah. And, how many runs did that account for?
That fucking guy went hard every fucking play.
Yeah,
like
he was fiery, bro.
I said he was a grinder. You know what I mean? This guy, he played 100%, but
he wasn't a Hall of Famer.
Right.
No.
But he was the grit that I'll take on my team any day.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Gabe, what do you got, buddy?
How long have the Yankees been a part of baseball? 120 something years?
I think 1903, I believe.
Okay.
No idea.
How many World Series do they have?
27.
Okay. Now, prior to 1976, they had won 20 World Series. Since then, only 7. Does that mean that they were more disciplined or less disciplined with the same rule?
That's a good way to look at things.
After the point.
On
top of that, I can't recall any good games that they had in the postseason without facial hair.
What are you talking about, Gabe? Were you asleep there in the 90s, the late 90s? Were you asleep from 96 to 2000?
No,
was the best
in the
year
World
ever,
Series,
right?
I said.
Huh?
In the World Series, here's an example. Look at this play
Is
by
this the
Aaron
Judge
Judge.
play? Come on, bro.
That looks very undisciplined to me for a guy that wants to be clean shaven.
Listen.
Yeah. So if you think that's undisciplined, wait till now. You got. See,
that hurts.
This is what I fear. Like, all right. So now you start bending to the players, and what's next? Is it going to be like basketball where they start demanding their trades and I don't want to play no more on this team and start being fucking princesses? It doesn't work like that in baseball.
Why are there more undisciplined teams winning World Series than the Yankees?
Who's more undisciplined? Dodgers?
Yeah. Well,
Dodgers have 4, Red Sox have 4 since 1976. Giants have 3, Cardinals have 3, Reds have 3, Astros have 2, Marlins have 2, Blue Jays have 2.
We have more
Braves
than anybody.
we have 7 though.
These are all teams that have won World Series since 1976.
Yeah,
But we have more than anybody.
But we have 7 since then.
I understand that, but my point is this: he's claiming that having a rule is discipline.
It is discipline. It's like the army, right? They're not allowed to
So
wear
what?
facial
My
hair
point
and
is,
shit like that.
if you have that discipline, the mindset should be you should be winning World Series every year.
Well,
That's not
no,
happening.
no,
Come on, Gabe.
it's
That's not
impossible to
realistic.
win every year.
That's not realistic. Yeah.
Okay, let me bring up another point. The military, they have discipline and they get to wear beards, right?
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't know. Every army movie. I was never in the military, but every army movie.
Well, those are movies.
I mean, like, do you remember fucking
They also had a no tattoo rule, and look at these guys with tattoos.
Predator? The dude had a razor on his face the whole fucking movie, shaving his shit, make sure his shit.
Fucking Duke. That was Duke.
Like I don't know. In the military, they're always high and tight and fucking clean shaven. That to my knowledge.
So the game's evolving, and I guess so are the Yankees' mindsets, right? It all comes down to
No, but I think this was strictly like he was afraid he was losing players.
Yeah. All right.
You know what I mean?
Could be.
That's just my opinion. I mean, that's
What
kind
if he
of-
had Manny? What if he had Randy Ramirez
sake,
go to the
he lets
Yankees
fuck-
after he
Hold on,
left
hold on,
Boston?
What'd you say?
What if Manny Ramirez went to the Yankees right after Boston when he still had something to give, but he couldn't because he wouldn't cut his hair?
Oh well.
Well, yeah, but
I don't know if
It's a culture thing for a lot of these guys too.
yes,
believe it or not.
okay. I see that point. Your other thing about saying about since they've only won 7 since 1976, which is still the most since out of anybody else, that doesn't really make sense.
So I wonder what sparked this decision. Was there a player this offseason that they wanted? Was it Soto?
I think Mike
Juan
might have,
Soto?
yeah, might have touched on something. I mean,
Wow, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, really, like they lost out. They offered him the world and they lost out. So like, what was the difference maker?
I think
that we're
he
too
wants,
disciplined over here.
He wanted the Mets. That's just more of a Latina culture.
He wanted away.
I agree.
He wanted away from Aaron Judge. I mean, how could you have these two awesome players on the same team? Like, from year to year, who's gonna get the spotlight?
That's true.
He wants his own spotlight.
They got to the World
And he's
Series.
got
Listen,
$800 million.
we brought this up on the pod, and we kind of we all expressed how we feel about when Juan Soto signed with the Mets. At first, it was definitely it was a blow. It was a little. I'm not gonna say it's crushing. You know what I mean? It's fucking sports, but it was just like, man, I can't believe that happened, especially to them. We lost to them, but I think the team is better, man. I think that we took that money and I think we spent it pretty well. You know what I mean? Especially with with the closer and stuff. I don't know. Whatever. To be determined. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens with that. But I mean, in my opinion, I think we're better off. Oh, well, we'll see. I hope. I fucking hope. I don't.
We got to catch fly balls though.
But listen, I was gonna say they let fucking Marcus Stroman wear a fucking do-rag or bandana under his hat
him
while he's pitching. Like right there, you fucking
Fuck this jerk off.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Did you see his new tattoos he just
No, what is it,
bro? This fucking guy is a clown.
No.
He got on top of his head is all bald, no hair, and he got a horse's head across his whole fucking.
What the
I don't know what it means to him. I don't know why he did that.
What the fuck?
He's got a horse's head, bro. The whole fucking head across his head.
That's
Stroman. And
They said he's the most tattooed MLB player.
Is he really?
Yeah.
But I guess
you know
you
what they
could
say
grow
about
hair and
guys
cover
with
it. Right?
tattoos, right?
What do you say? Huh? Because Mike's got a lot of tattoos.
Do you?
A couple.
I got 0. You have any A?
I do.
No.
Yeah.
Tramp stamp?
Yeah, I got 2. 2
Did
shrimp
you,
stamps.
did you ever think about it?
Yeah. I want to do something with my kids. I just don't know what.
No, don't do it.
No?
No.
For real?
Yeah.
All right. My wife wants me to get a sleeve. I'm like, I'm too fat and old for a sleeve.
Yeah. Keep it
Young
natural.
man's thing.
Got a sock.
Because when I see pictures of myself as a teenager, I'm like, oh man, like I don't know what my life would be without tattoo. You know what I mean?
When did you get your sleeve?
Like this is just like pieced together after throughout the years, one piece at a time, fucking throwing it together.
I got to get
All
some with my
different
kids
shit.
on there, I think. I don't know. I just saw somebody it was simple. He had his kid's name just written. Actually, it was on his left arm. Just written with a cool design around it.
I listen. I do have a ton
In case you forget your kids' names.
I guess.
I have a ton of tattoos, but most of them are all family members. I have like 2 or 3 that are personal to me, but one for my wife, one for each one of my kids, my father, my mother. Like
Anybody have a tattoo for you?
no.
No.
Oh yeah, you know what? My sister, she actually has a tattoo of my eye on her. Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't think my sister would
Thank
ever
you,
do
Danielle.
No?
that. No. I love you, but I don't think you'd.
Your sister got you a lot of beer and stuff, right?
did.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she don't love me, but like that's
Well, it's
another
kinda
level.
sounds like, but
Yeah, my sister's the only one. My wife has no ink and she refuses it. I'm like, oh, it would look so cute. Yeah, she's a chicken though.
my wife has nothing.
It would start like and just be a line. Like,
Kid-
no way.
My daughter just got a tattoo.
Did she?
Yeah.
Get out of here,
Over the break when she was home from school.
Bella.
Yeah.
What she got?
She got your name written. No.
She got your eye. Huh?
Stop.
She has it's a flower. It's not a rose. It's a flower. It's on her hip. It's very small.
Was she trying to hide it?
No.
That was my first tattoo on my hip because I was hiding it.
Yeah. How old are you?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. So she no, she didn't try to hide. I mean, she's gonna be 22 next month.
She showed you, or is it accidental?
No, she showed me a picture. because it was on her hip, and I'm like, I'm good. I wasn't thrilled about it.
Yeah, I don't know if I would be.
Yeah, but
Hey.
what am I gonna do, dude?
My parents weren't.
She's an adult.
Kids are gonna be kids. They're gonna do what they want.
Gabe, you got a lot of tattoos, right?
Yeah, I've got a full. My whole right arm is done, and then I got half a sleeve on this arm.
That Wu-Tang?
Yeah, it's the Wu-Tang letters with my initials G and M.
Nice. My wife got her ribs done not too long ago.
Is it like a saying?
Saying, yeah.
What does it say?
I
love you, Joey.
It says, I love you more. With some birds flying around it. It means something to her. It's like a thing with her grandfather.
Cool. I can be sensitive at times. Yeah, I can.
Oh, so she went through that. That's a sensitive area.
Yeah, she
went through
She
it.
actually said it was worse than child labor.
Yeah.
Did you go there?
Oh, wait a second. It's not worse
That's
than
what
child.
she said, bro. She was fucking.
Are you kidding me?
She was not okay.
When you go for a tattoo, it's like a great idea, and then you're sitting there. First couple minutes is fine, but the dude keeps like wiping. Like when they wipe.
I can imagine the wipe is worse than the
Joe,
fucking.
the wipe is the fucking worst. Do you have to keep fucking wiping me, bro?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I thought the needles were the worst.
No. You can take the needle.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can
what do
take
you
the
have?
needle.
What do you have?
I have. I got your name and I got Mike's name.
You got the Beers and BS logo?
I
on
gotta
your
get
fucking-
Gabe now. No, I got a tattoo when Mike had his first child.
Oh yeah.
His daughter. We all went and got tattoos, and it's just a Chinese symbol. It's fucking stupid.
Nice.
And then I got some other symbol.
Is that on your hip?
No, that's
It's
like Joey said, tramp stamp. No, it's on my. It's by, right above
on
my
your
ankle.
leg. On your leg.
Yeah, they're both on my leg. One's
Yo,
on
my,
my,
my
my
fucking
calf.
my boy got a tramp stamp,
No.
and he came out and showed it to us, and
What
we were
the
like,
fuck?
"Bro, what the fuck is that?" It's like this thing across his lower back, tribal looking thing. It looks unfinished. Man, dude, you know who you are. I don't know why you did that shit.
So I got a
There's
couple
no
of friends
hiding
that
from it. Not at the
I got a
beach and
couple of
shit.
friends that I need to tell you about because these are just classic drunk nights type thing. One of my friends, we took him out because he had to turn himself in. He was going to jail for quite a long time. So we're like, all right, let's do one last hurrah. Let's get fucking shit faced. And then in the morning you go to jail, even if you're hungover, doesn't fucking matter.
That's it.
So someone had a brilliant idea. If he got a tattoo on his ass that looks like a stamp and it says infected.
Ooh.
And the idea was that no one will ass rape him
Yeah,
if it says infected.
yeah, that's
So he got that. And then another friend, totally different night, on a dare, we dared him. We all got drunk and we dared him to get a tattoo of a squirrel running up his leg. And
For
then
his nut?
another squirrel running down the other leg with a nut in its mouth.
I actually
That's
had
funny.
a buddy at work has a tattoo. He said it, but I'm like, nah, get the fuck. And then he pulls his pants down on his butt cheek, and it's the stamp for like US.
Oh, USDA great
Grade A
beef. That is,
Same guy got a fucking little tiny camel on his toe.
oh, my buddy Matty P. If you're listening, he just wrote the word "high" on his knee. High knee.
Tiny.
This guy I used to work with, he had like a mustache. He had like a squiggly mustache on his finger.
like
and he used to just go, just like, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah,
I thought they couldn't give you a tattoo if you were fucked up, right? I thought
That's what I thought.
they wouldn't work on you.
tough
You're really
economy.
gonna
They gotta
deny
take
the
what they
money.
get.
It's a judgment call.
What'd you say, Gabe?
You're really going to deny the money if you're a tattoo artist?
Right?
And tattoos are expensive these days too, guys.
Are they really?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know somebody spent like $2,000 on this sleeve. My barber's brother's fucking tatted, bro. Like, you guys know him, right?
Yeah.
No space, and like, you don't see flesh anywhere on this kid. Thousands and tens of thousands of dollars he spent on himself.
My thing is, like, all right, Gabe, even you know what I mean? Like, like, what happens when you're old? You know what I mean? And that,
I'm old now. I mean, these tattoos are like, almost 30 years old.
Like, do people go get their tattoos touched up?
I
can,
actually
but-
had my dragon colored in and touched up. Yeah.
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 So that's a thing.
I did it.
Okay.
You know why? Because like I'm so hairy that you like. In the summertime, I will shave all this hair off, and you see my tattoos.
So do
nice.
I take all my hair.
But you see it right now. It's like what the fuck, But because the dragon was blended in, you couldn't even see it. You know.
Yeah. As soon as Memorial Day comes, I don't have a fucking hair on me, bro.
Oh yeah, manscape.
Hell yeah! I start up with my eyebrows and I just bring the clippers down and up, down and up.
And he does it every 15 minutes, folks.
Are you like out in the backyard with the extension?
Dude, I'm on
cord
my
and shit?
deck. As soon as the sun goes down, I'm like, all right, I'm good. I go out on the deck.
Babe, get my back.
need
Get
a
my back
Flowbee.
for me.
Oh yeah. I actually, if I told you really how I did, you'd fucking. I
You should get a Flowbee for that.
I put a mirror down and I like hover over the mirror. I am not fucking playing either.
Oh man, if those birds could talk.
That was leading to me one of my topics about hair loss. You know, and you know, I don't know. I'm almost 50 years old. I have no hair loss at all, right? But I see a lot of commercials on TV where fucking they have medication now where it could reverse it and you could grow hair. You shake your head like that. But
All these guys
you believe that shit?
all these guys are flying to Turkey for these fucking hair implants.
that's the hair implant or whatever, right?
What drug is reversing it?
I see a lot of Adrian, I'm not shitting you. I mean, I watch TV. I see a lot of commercials and even on Instagram. And
Wegovy is not for hair fucking.
like Hims has one, and they a bunch of them, right?
I don't know.
I don't believe it, bro.
Would you try it? Like, you know,
Yeah, because I talk about all the time how my forehead's getting bigger by the fucking day.
I thought Hims was for your fucking erectile dysfunction.
They have a dietary one and a hair growth one. And there's a bunch of different companies that have similar products that you take a pill and it's regrowing your hair. Gabe, are you familiar with this at all?
Yeah, my friend actually takes the one from Hims for his hair.
And how's it working out?
It's not. He still wears hats all the time. But, I mean, so this is the thing. People that lose hair and they're self-conscious about it always wear hats. They don't care if this thing's not working or they think it's working like a placebo. As long as they think it's working, they're going to keep using it.
My thing is this. Okay, I'll tell you right now. The person who ever could figure out how to reverse hair loss, bro, not even, they're going to be a trillionaire.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Are we there? I think we might be there right now.
I don't know. I'm yet to see.
If we're not there yet, I don't know if we'll get there on that.
Yeah, so I'm saying there's medications I see advertised out there. And listen, like when Joey's talking about standing above a mirror, I mean, I'm 49 years old. I'm growing hair where I never had hair before.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in my ears, my back, like, you know, it's like, what the fuck is going on? But I know it's a touchy subject for a lot of guys. And a lot of people like fucking self-conscious about it. I mean, if it's as easy as taking a pill, would you do it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would do it.
Yeah. If it's as easy as taking a pill and there's no, what are they called?
Side effects?
Side effects. You know, depending on every pill has a side effect, but depends on, I mean, if your fucking dick's not going to shrink because of it or something like that. You know?
That is, seriously.
I'd rather be both.
Yeah, if you had to weigh that, I mean, yeah.
I mean, both of you are married, so like.
Bro, but hair is overrated, bro. Serious, it really.
Do you think she would be upset if your tool went down like, you know, an inch or so? But you had a full head of hair?
Dude.
You know what I mean? Wait, this is a serious question. You know what I mean?
The Christmas photos are going to be popping, bro, but it ain't going down like that.
She got something to hold on to when you fucking, you know?
That is, you know what? That's a question. I guess we got to poll that. We got to poll that question. All right. That's a trade-off right there. I don't know. What would they rather have? I don't know, dude. I mean, I think they would, right? They probably would rather have more, right?
I think so.
Down below.
Like a bald-headed guy with a like fucking
with a hat.
11-inch hat.
Yeah, with a fucking hat. Right?
She's like, fuck your hair. Just gets in my mouth anyway.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you look like. Just bring that dick over here.
Exactly. You know, she's like, nobody's looking at you, so that's all mine.
Come over here, cue ball.
So yeah, all right. So that was your hair loss thing. What was your about? You had something you know talk about ear cleaning, Mike.
All right, so
Ear cleaning?
yeah. All right, so listen, check it out.
It's on the show sheet, Joe.
It is?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is that? Oh, there it is.
I mean, after I take a shower or I get out of a pool, whatever, I always throw Q-tips in my ear.
Me too.
I can't stand having a wet inside the ear when I go outside. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
But like, so I'm constantly cleaning.
So you do Q-tips just to dry your ear?
You know, clean and dry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So over the years, without going to doctors, I've tried every fucking thing, like, you know, the cones that you light on fire for your ear. And recently I bought, you might have seen it on Instagram. It's a camera. It's a stick on the camera with different heads, tools.
Are you easily influenced by Instagram ads?
Well, dude, first of all, I am that guy.
He's
like,
got an addiction.
As seen on TV, I buy all that
Bro,
shit.
this guy's got a full head of hair and he's taking fucking hair pills.
I want to know what he's using that camera for aside from his ear.
No, so I listen. I have a thing where, like, all right, I feel like I am deaf, but I took an ear test the other day with the Apple
AirPod Pros
2. Yeah, they got me them for Christmas. You know,
nice.
So I took the ear test and stuff, and it tells me like 14-15%. I'm good. No hearing.
You hear the beep and you raise your hand?
Yeah, no.
Remember in school?
You hear the beep and you hit the phone.
FDA.
Every time you hear the beep, you hit the phone.
Say, you remember in school though?
Yeah.
FDA approved hearing aids.
They are.
Yeah.
So, but I wanted to use them as hearing aids, but it really wouldn't let me do it.
Because it's telling you your hearing is okay.
My hearing's okay.
Dude, I have to say, you got a lot of nice presents. You do for your Christmas. You get some nice presents.
So you got a new Apple Watch.
I'm very
Nice.
picky. Like, don't get me to, I'm very serious and like, if you can get me some, everybody pull in and get me.
But I think it sounds great. I mean, with like those are nice gifts.
Yeah. No, they're legit. The Air. Do you have the AirPod 2s?
I do.
Yeah.
The Pros.
Joey's got the 3s. They're not out yet, but he's got the 3s.
Dude, when you put them in, it fucking silences everything
the
around
noise
you.
cancellation is sick on them, bro.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's like my wife was talking to me, and I legit didn't hear a fucking word she said.
But you do that. You do that without the Pros.
No,
Bro.
that's my problem. Like, that's what they tell me. I'm like half deaf. And so I use every product I can to clean the inside of my ear without going to an ear
You
doctor.
could fucking run a jackhammer, bro, with those in. You probably wouldn't even hear it.
No, I don't think you would.
It's
You
good.
know, they're that good.
So you got the camera.
I got the camera. I send it in. It looks like the inside out fucking caterpillar with all the fucking hairs. I couldn't see past the hairs inside my ear.
So
you know what I mean?
is it like a Q-tip with a camera on the end of it? Like a piece
It's
of metal?
a long stick, a little stick like this, and it has a camera and a light, right?
Wow.
And then it has like 4 or 5 different tools that you could put on to extract the wax.
Oh my God. So you're looking at your phone as you're doing this?
Yes.
Holy.
Did you were able to clean out the wax?
This is what I'm telling you, Adrian. I started sticking it in, and I got halfway in there, but I can't see anything because of all the hairs.
So the candle doesn't work.
The candle doesn't work. Every once in a while I'll see a little bit on Q-tip, on my Q-tip, but I imagine like when I saw the ad for the fucking camera for the thing that I bought, the guy pulled out like a fucking rock of wax out of his hair.
I've seen that.
And my buddy told me like he went to fucking Clearwater Beach, Nikki, and he got a earache. He went to the ear doctor, and it fucking shit came out of it. I'm like, I know I have that shit
Well,
in
they
there.
flushed it, right?
Yeah.
Because my wife gets that.
Adrian, I bought the flushing machine previously.
It doesn't work?
Nothing.
No?
A tiny bit, like tiny, but no rocks, no fucking boulders.
What happened
No
when you
potatoes?
No
I'm
potatoes.
saying, but what happened when you shoved that camera up your ass? What happened then?
You know what? No polyps, nice pink color. It was delicious.
So you don't recommend it then, honestly? Not in the ear. Not
How
in the
much
ass.
was that camera?
What, the camera?
Yeah.
If you're not as hairy as me, it might work better. Like on the video, the guy, he didn't have no hair in his canal, and you can see right through.
How much was the camera?
Dude, it was cheap. It was like $20. You know what I mean?
So
Like,
that's a good one.
and it's Bluetooth, and it goes to your phone, and you send it in, and you can see.
So now he's using it to unclog his drain.
No, I lick my Q-tips before I put them in my ear. You guys ever do that?
Really?
No.
Yeah.
What's
I
that
give them a
about?
little,
Yeah?
and I feel like it cleans it better.
But then it goes in wet.
I don't like soak it.
Yeah.
I just give it a little damp, and I feel like I see something on the Q-tip every time.
Really?
Now, you touched on about as far as like trying to dry it. Like, I'll take a blow dryer and I'll after a shower, I'll put a blow dryer to my ears.
Into your ears?
Yeah, to dry
Get the
it,
water out.
That's probably not good.
to dry it out. No? I mean, I'm not fucking putting it like, right there. But I'm like,
You know what? I'm just thinking now, man. You blow dry the ear, and that probably like makes the wax nice and hot and liquidy.
There you go.
No, and send in some Q-tips
And you know
after
what?
that.
And it makes the hair inside your ears all fluffy.
You ever go too far in with the Q-tip?
Oh
You're
my
like,
God.
oh shit!
Yeah.
It's like
You
a
cough,
fucking.
I start coughing. That's what I do. I start coughing.
It's like,
You know what's really weird? I think it's with my right ear. I would get like a pain in the back of my neck.
I like my fucking chin hits my knee.
Oh man,
Like I got electrocuted.
That's
or some
funny.
shit.
All right, so let me just write that down.
No, I mean, listen, honestly, it's a great tool, and it's a great tool.
Yeah. Well, but hold on,
It
works good up your ass. All right, okay. Speaking of that,
gay no more. I am delivered.
speaking of that, Diddy, right? Right now we transition into Diddy, and
You want a paycheck? You can step on up and take it then. You gon' tell they won't believe that Diddy raping man. Diddy gonna diddle with Diddy.
Wow, what?
Boy,
who's that?
Right.
Who's that?
he didn't rape a man. He raped the boy.
Anyway,
Poor Justin Bieber.
it was. This is another topic of Mike D's, and he brought up that Diddy's lawyer has quit on him. Okay, about 2 months before his trial is about to begin. You got any insight on that? I mean, because like,
No, honestly, I'm sorry. I didn't do any research, but it's a minor story. And the thing is, we haven't had any Diddy updates, right?
No.
I mean, we thought this whole thing was gonna blow up and shit, like, and we have nothing yet. And now his lawyer just gets up and quits. Like, what the fuck
it's
is
not
that?
his main. It's not his main lawyer. It's someone that's on the staff. It's the defense. Let's see. It says he no longer feels he can represent Combs under the circumstances effectively.
so
That means he
didn't
learned
make a
some
reason.
shit and made him fucking throw up.
Well, that's what
You
I
know
mean.
what I mean?
To me, it's probably like so it's like a no-win case kind of thing. You know what I mean?
He's one of
Maybe-
6 attorneys on the team right now. That
So now I read this guy was the attorney on
The lead guy, right?
on Bin Laden case, dude,
Really?
against Osama Bin Laden.
Really?
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
So he's legit.
Yeah.
And this made him sick that he can't
Yeah,
represent this
could
guy.
be. That's.
Or-
I didn't even
or-
think of that. That could be something like that, where he's just like maybe real offended.
have you started watching that HBO special on him?
No, you texted that.
Lawyers at some point have to have morals, right?
I guess.
You
Gag.
think, right?
Yeah, so it uncovers a lot of shit. It's like, I mean, there's text messages, there's actually audio recordings of him sending it to his assistant. Hey, go clean up that mess in the hotel room. And there's like, the guy says he walks in the hotel room. There's semen everywhere. There's baby oil everywhere. There's used condoms.
Jesus,
there's blood.
That's fucking nasty.
Yeah, I don't know. My wife and I started watching. We fell asleep. It's because it was very late at night. But no, I got to get into that. So I mean, they talk about all that game on that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
He get-
that's
he-
on Netflix. You said right?
No, HBO.
HBO. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It could be a situation, right, where it's like a no-win case, and this guy's just like, you know what, dude, I'm out. I don't want to be part of this. I don't want my name attached to this.
I mean, not that it's the same thing, but it's along the same lines. But Jeffrey Epstein, are we ever going to hear anything about that?
Supposedly, right? I mean, the new AG's like talking
Well,
about putting
you didn't
like
hear
exposed on
about
a
what
list.
happened just recently. What they exposed.
No.
No.
So she's been Pamela Bondi's been trying to get these files, all the files. She has some files. She's been requesting all of them. The reason why it's taking so long is because she's trying to put together everything for this release. She found out that the prior FBI staff has been deleting files. So they're doing an investigation right now on who it was, so they can either prosecute or whatever they have to do. But yeah,
Can she prove that game? Can she prove that? Like,
they've
can
already
she-
proved. They've already proven it. They're trying to find the person that was doing it. There's a you can't permanently delete digital files, which is how they found them.
That's what they say.
No, you can't.
Nothing's ever deleted, right? Once it's
not.
out there, it's out there.
That's what they say. I mean, they get
Forensic fucking internet guys. What are they
you can
called?
recover anything from a hard drive if you know what the
Yeah.
fuck you're doing.
That's insane. That sucks, right? Like, think about that. I mean, your worst moment, you say something nasty to somebody or something like that, and you try to delete it, and nope, it's gonna be thrown
gonna
back
live.
in your
Well, listen,
face.
I think this is an important list to come out because it should, if it exposes Democrats, if it exposes Republicans, if it exposes independents, I don't give a fucking shit.
Yeah.
Expose all of them. This is fucking gross shit that needs to
That's why
stop.
we'll never see the list. You know what I mean? We waited so this long. What's his girlfriend's name? Giselle? No.
Oh, Maxine, whatever. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I always forget her name.
By the way, what are you guys' thoughts on the Speaker of the House?
Johnson? Mike Johnson?
No, what's her name? The female, the blonde, Kate Levitt or whatever.
Oh no, she's not a speaker.
Oh,
She's
I mean,
press
press secretary. Sorry.
Oh,
Excuse
no,
me.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Dude.
Because we break Bill Belichick's balls with his 24-year-old
She's
girlfriend.
27,
And you know how old her husband is?
like almost 60.
60-something. No,
Yeah.
like 64 or something like that. We break Bill Belichick's balls, but this
But
chick
she doesn't
here,
look 27, bro.
it doesn't matter.
No, she looks older. I
She
thought
looks
she was older.
way old.
Oh, so she looks
She's the
older.
youngest
It's
press
okay.
secretary
It's okay.
in the
She looks
history.
older. No, listen, and I heard she ran for Congress and she lost. Is that her story?
Yeah.
Wasn't Gabe saying a couple weeks ago his next wife's not even born yet?
I think she's super. I think she's smart. I don't know how anybody thinks she's 27 though.
Yeah, I thought she was older than that for sure.
Yeah, no, it's a sin. I don't know, like the whole self-esteem thing. Come on, she needs to be with a 60-year-old guy. Come on, it's just I don't know.
What if she's in love with him?
Yeah, I know.
Just like
It's a Belichick. Yeah,
probably got
there's
zero-
so much there to love. You know
She's
what I
got
mean?
zero earwax.
That guy has so much personality.
no body hair.
No body
Yeah.
hair or earwax.
What just happened? We just went off the rails here.
I'm sorry.
Where were we before that came up? What were we talking about? Gabe, you were saying something about the list?
Yeah.
Epstein list.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I took a hard left.
This fucking guy, right? Just like squirrel.
No, because I'm watching her a lot on TikTok. I that's how.
No, but she am I right? She ran for Congress and she lost.
she did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Levitt did?
Yeah.
At 27, she
Dude,
ran
she
for
did it.
Congress?
At
At like 25.
25, she ran for Congress.
Wow.
She's like a go-getter.
What state?
Hey, pom-poms, let's go! Woo! Get the fuck out of here.
She's a go-getter.
You have a ton of ambition. Get the fuck away from me. What state?
Is her husband rich?
Oh, he's wealthy.
Yeah, of course.
Real estate.
Of
mogul.
course.
Real estate mogul.
I mean, I just lost all respect.
What? What?
Who's very friendly with Donald Trump.
You can't be in love with
Gold digger.
You can't be in love.
Gold digger. I'm sure her parents are really proud.
She does pretty well for herself.
Yeah.
too.
Have you seen Mark Davis's girlfriend, owner of the Raiders?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I have.
How young is she?
Any chick that dates that guy is out of her fucking mind. With that haircut?
Best haircut in the NFL. Best.
I think she's 23.
Who's got the worst haircut, Trump or him?
Mark
him.
Davis, for
Absolutely.
sure.
Davis, yeah,
Davis.
absolutely.
I mean, I saw Trump, just like yesterday, and he's losing it. But he's actually just doing the comb over. He's not getting crazy with it.
Like, he's
And
been doing a comb for 20 years.
No. He's been doing the serious like fly over the.
He had
back
it going
and
like
shit.
two ways.
Yeah,
Back and then
right.
to the side.
No, but this right now he's just like going over, and you can see it's thin.
Just take it down, Donald.
He's taking
Take it down,
he's taking
bro.
it like a man, but this guy from the Raiders is out of his fucking bird, bro.
Dude, I'll tell you.
out of his
you
bird.
know who should be arrested is his fucking barber. That guy should be arrested.
Dude, is literally out from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
That-
How do you
pumpkin
let this
pie,
guy walk out of your
haircut
shop?
wearing-
Oh, I gotta look this up because I haven't seen a recent photo of this.
Mark Davis?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it
What?
the same haircut he's had for?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a bowl cut.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
With the
Mike,
bangs across the front.
Mike nailed it. It's Dumb and Dumber, bro. All the way. But it's like, how does that guy, right? I mean, does he pay?
Oh, yeah.
Does he pay for that haircut?
No fucking way. No fucking way he's paid for that.
Look at this
Oh
thing.
man,
Look, come on, man. He's a billionaire.
he don't give a fuck.
A billionaire. I mean, take the hymns. Take the
Listen,
something.
listen.
You know
If you
what I mean?
had if you had fuck you money, wouldn't you do whatever the fuck you wanted to?
But Gabe, I swear to God, I would have better hair than that. Come on, man.
But that's the whole point.
Come on.
You saying,
You know,
you saying
you
fuck
know.
you, make fun of me. I don't care.
if you had billions, you have a full head of hair right now.
Well,
Gabe-
remember,
Gabe, keep growing
remember,
it.
you be in Turkey
remember-
right now. fucking
Gabe,
getting
Gabe's
it.
not bald, though.
What?
He
I'm
shaves his
not
head.
I shave my head. So here's the other thing. This guy, Mark Davis,
That's the
Mark
story.
Davis has
Sticking
been
to it.
notoriously cheap his whole life. He's had the same car and he still drives it since like the 80s.
Like a 1986
He doesn't
Chrysler
splurge on
Baron
He
convertible.
doesn't splurge his money, so he's very cheap. I mean, just look at the way he runs the fucking team.
And look at the way he cuts his hair.
Yeah.
he ain't going to no high end stylist for that.
No way.
No, this isn't Supercuts.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah. Anyway, I know we were talking about Diddy and then we went off the rails and stuff. So I guess that's, his trial started in a couple months, and once again, to be continued. Guys, I want to ask something. Something came up. I had a little situation recently that came up, and I want to get you guys' take on this. Okay. Why is Joey laughing already?
I'm just reading through the
He's
rest
like,
of the.
It's for the fucking first time. He's so when you run into a veteran,
Yeah.
okay, do you always say thank you for your service?
No.
I think I do.
You do.
Not maybe not always. If I see especially a senior citizen wearing a Vietnam hat
Yeah.
or something,
You're online at Stop and Shop, and
I don't go out of my way. If I am
Okay.
conversating with someone, I will say it.
you will. Okay, Mike.
Very rarely.
Very rarely.
I have this, like, I don't want to say chip on my shoulder. No. But
boy,
listen,
here we
like,
go.
it's like,
Here we go.
yeah, no, seriously, like, they call all firemen heroes. Come on, bro. It's your job. You signed up for that shit. Or or police officers. That's your job. No one forced you to be a police officer. No one forced you to be a fireman. No one forced you to be a army, soldier or whatever it is. Some guys, like, legit, yeah, I appreciate your service, but for the most part, like, that was your job. You did your job. I don't know.
Okay, so
Maybe,
That's bitter, man.
Yeah.
I know. It's a little cold, right? Like,
the military, they volunteer. They volunteer.
who military volunteers? They get paid, Adrian.
No, but I'm saying they're not getting. We don't have a draft anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're making the decision to go down to whatever recruiter's coming, or they're going to recruiting office, and they're making a decision to enlist.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they
I didn't
sacrifice.
actually- I didn't actually
hang
do
on.
enlist.
They sacrifice their time. Okay. Their life
They got
for
paid.
X amount. Yeah, Mike, they don't get paid a lot though, dude. It's not really a lot at all. But they sacrifice their time, possibly their life. You know what I mean? For this country. So I mean, I hear what you're saying as far as about a fire department. I hear what you say about law enforcement. I was in law enforcement. We know that, right? Nobody drafted me. I signed, dude. You know how many hoops I had to jump through to get my job? There's a lot of things I had to go through physically, psychologically. Background, like a lot of things I had to get through to get at my job. You know what I mean? So once again, I used to say that all the time.
But you said your job. You
Yes,
get paid.
yes.
You know what I mean?
But I'm saying, I don't think the military is the same in that. You know what I'm saying? Now, do people make a career out of the military? Absolutely. Thousands of people make a career out of the military. But what I'm trying to say, though, is that initially, when did the draft end? 1970 something, maybe?
76, I thought it was 74.
Well, that's when the Vietnam War ended. I don't know if there was a draft going through the whole time. I don't know. But I'm saying, I thank God. I'm very thankful that there's people that enlist to, give up they sacrifice, whether it's only if they do. Look, our cousin Vinny's a veteran, all right? He gave up 4 years of his life. Knock on wood, it was during peacetime. Vinny didn't see a war. You know what I mean? But he still gave up his time and potentially, because if there was a war, him, being in the Marines, there's a good chance, he was going to see it.
Yeah, you know what? Like, there was a point in my life. So everybody knows my story. I was pregnant at 19 before I even got married.
Thank you for your cervix.
First man ever pregnant.
Yeah, and I actually I went down. I went down there, to the fucking army, and not that I felt it out. They wanted to give me a test and stuff, but I gathered all the information and I made my decision. But for some people, that's their choice. That's what they chose to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's their job that they chose. No one forced them. Like you said, there is no
Yeah, but they also could have chose to work at Wallbounds, but they chose to.
Right. No, you're absolutely right. So
They chose to defend the country.
Do I owe them extra because that's what they chose?
No, and see, once again, we talked about this before. I'm not saying you're wrong, Mike. I'm just telling you. I'm trying to.
I'm just asking though. Like, yeah, I mean, we put a lot of people on pedestals, and for what? I swear to God, like, maybe it all started with firemen in 9/11, and don't get me wrong. The guys downtown, when right there, that firehouse was right across the street from 9/11. I swear to God, they lost like 350 guys. Altogether, the fire department, whatever. I think or maybe it's in the 200s. but they lost a ton of guys, and God bless them all. And they all ran in there doing their duty and met a tragic end. And I don't want to take nothing away from that. But afterwards, we're talking about, volunteers on Long Island are being labeled heroes because of what these guys did in 9/11.
All right,
Mike,
so it's the hero thing that triggers you, right?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
so how about this? What was his name? Captain Sullenberg, whatever?
Yeah.
He's been deemed as a hero, right? He
saved a plane full of people.
All right, is he a hero or was he doing his job?
You tell me. I think he was.
I think he's a hero.
I think he's a hero, bro.
He had the skills to get it done. He got it done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In Mike's defense, I think the term hero is thrown out too loosely. However, like he says, when it comes to these firemen, Captain Sully, these guys are heroes. I've worked with veterans that have PTSD, that have missing limbs. I volunteered my time doing videos for these organizations and charities for Purple Heart veterans, for guys that came back, like I said, disabled. I can tell you for a fact, these are heroes. There are guys that also have these disabilities and mental issues that don't want to be labeled heroes. And like to Mike's point, they're saying they did their duty to the country. They don't want to be recognized as a hero. A lot of them don't wear any type of military ribbon to show that they have a Purple Heart because they said, this is what I wanted ever since I was a kid. I wanted to serve my country.
Okay, but that doesn't change the fact that I may look at them as a hero. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody else may look at them as a hero.
Right.
You know what I mean? They may not accept that, or they don't look at themselves like that. But you know what I mean? That I'm allowed to look at them in a certain way. Yes. I'll tell you right now.
I just want to give you another perspective. That's all.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying, but I'm saying my house goes on fire. Who do you call? Call the fire department, right?
Yeah,
you call the fire department. I mean, for the 911, and they connect you to the fire department, right? And they come and they save your house, or God forbid, one of your children or a family member.
That's a hero. Okay, they saved lives.
So I'm just saying. So you never know. So just for the fact that, let's just say, a guy who's been on the job for 20 years and he never had that situation. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying? Like that's how it all depends. You never know.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Shit pops off, bro.
We shouldn't
you never
categorize, everybody is doing
no,
a great job.
I don't think, but I'm saying, but you look at firemen, you look at firefighters as heroes because of the potential, what they can do. You know what I'm saying? What happens?
So look, but you don't think
if the house was on fire, you call somebody else.
People that fucking sign up for the army or they are legally a veteran, but they're fucking derelict.
What do you mean? What do you mean shitball people?
Like guys that just signed up and they get dishonorably discharged, but they're a veteran. You know what I mean?
No, they're not. If they're dishonorably discharged, they have their record as a veteran is pretty much tarnished, and nobody recognizes them as such.
They'll recognize themselves. I served.
What is that? Stolen valor? They call that.
And it's also illegal to do stolen valor. 5
minutes ago, you just said, right? You were at a crossroads in your life. You had it, you know what I'm saying? Life hit you quick.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? You were smacked. You're like, fuck. You know what I mean? I'm having a baby.
Yeah.
I'm 19 years old.
Right.
Yeah. So were you a loser?
No.
No, I'm saying but that was an opportunity, right? You were like, let me figure this out. This is an option for me. Let me go into the military. Why? What was one of your reasons that made you go down there?
Just for the benefit,
exactly.
medical
stability,
benefits,
right?
and some housing.
But what would you have?
Like
what would you have to give up for that?
Everything that I give up every day of my life.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah,
you see your kids. You saw your kids every day. If you would have enlisted in the military, Mike, you would have been gone.
You think so?
Yeah.
Bro, what do you mean you think so?
But I'm saying that there's so many different things that these guys do, and you label them all veterans and all heroes. But there's a guy that just fucking shoots rubber bands across a fucking office all day, and he's a fucking veteran. You know what I mean? Adrian, listen, I'm not on that side, but this is the shit that Elon Musk is talking about, like the waste, the fucking guys that are in between are just wasting money. And I'm sorry, I can't group everybody together like that. Legitimately,
I'm having trouble trying to draw a correlation between waste and someone that's a veteran.
Well, I'm just saying, legitimately, you have guys in the war, in the war field, on the battlefield. Those guys, God bless them, every single one of them, they're putting their life on the line. But you have some guy that's fucking checking in toilet bowls, for the U.S. Army. What are you doing?
Those guys actually got cancer for cleaning out those toilet bowls. I'm not kidding. Joe
They lit
Biden's
them on
son
fire
died
and there
from
was
cancer
chemicals
because
and
of-
shit, right?
Joe Biden's son was got cancer from doing that.
I'm just
died.
saying, the guys in the firehouse. Let's take away the volunteers because these guys around here by us are volunteers.
Yeah.
So
Right.
how they're you keep talking about, oh, it's a job, it's a job. These guys are volunteers. They're not getting anything.
No, they do though.
They get a tax break.
They get a tax break, not a big one.
And then they get a pension.
Yeah,
Nothing.
but it's not. Yeah, it's not much.
Okay.
Does everything look? Everything count? When you reach that retirement age, absolutely. But I'm saying though, Mike, who comes if your house is on fire? Who's coming? Those guys.
Yeah.
So now let's just use New York City, right? Where that's a job, right? New York City firemen, that's a career. What do you think they're doing when they're not fighting a fire? They're waiting for the next fire.
You
Cooking,
say what you
sleeping,
want.
playing games.
I've been in my neighborhood for 46 years. You know this.
Yeah.
You know how many times the fire department had to go there? One fucking time.
That's not true. That's not true, bro. My house went on fire in 1981.
What?
Yeah, it did.
What are you talking about?
My house went on fire in 1981.
Let's hear this story. Go ahead.
My brother was cooking something in the kitchen and fucking walked away from it. And my house went on fire. My kitchen burned down.
What are you talking about? Burned down.
My kitchen went up in flames. The whole house didn't go. My kitchen went up in flames because we called the fire department, the volunteer fire department. They came to put the fire out.
What? Something fall off the stove?
I don't know exactly what it was, bro. I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
So it's
my
not
whole
true.
life I know
So-
you never had a burnt kitchen.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, that's what happened. It happened. So, Mike, for you to say that in 46 years the fire department only came once, I mean, that's asinine, bro.
Or twice, maybe.
So now, yeah.
No, not one house is burnt down.
What about car accidents? What
Linda's
about
house
people with
went on
heart
fire.
attacks?
Your house went on fire, but they didn't burn down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So, but-
but I'm saying,
Thank God, because the fire department came. That's why my house didn't burn down.
I'm saying, but there's no immediate worry. Like there's not that panic.
House is burned
Mike,
down.
have
all
you
the time.
have you been in that burning house? There's fucking panic, bro. Okay, I had to run next door. We spent the night next door at our neighbor's house. Okay, you know what I mean, bro? There's panic. You knock on wood that you've never been in that situation. But if you are in that situation,
Yeah, I guess,
who are you gonna call?
Of course, 911 and the fire department.
That's not even how I wanted to start. Like that wasn't even the whole thing with this topic. You know what I mean? I was in a situation, right? I just wanted to get you guys take something happened to me because that's like pretty much how this podcast goes, right? We're drinking beers and we're bullshitting, right? Beers and BS. And these situations pop up and I'm like, I jot that down. I would love to know what Joey, Mike, and Gabe think, about this. I was in a situation talking to a guy at the gym. We just got, I forgot even why we were how we got into our conversation. But it wound up that I think he's a recruiter. I believe he's a recruiter. He works in a recruiting office. He's in the military. He was in the army and stuff. And he said that. And when he was like, yeah, he's like, well, I'm still in the army and stuff. I worked as a recruiter. And I didn't say, thank you for your service. And I kind of felt his body language change. When he mentioned that he was in the military, I acknowledged it and I didn't say thank you for your service. And I kind of felt like his body language changed a little bit, like he was almost waiting for it. And I was like, oh,
Well, that's weird too.
yeah. So I was like, but I don't know why. Usually in a situation like that, I will say it. I will say, hey man, thank you for your service. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not going to say the words are hollow because I do appreciate these guys, but I feel like I almost kind of feel obligated sometimes to say that because I don't know. These guys, maybe that's what, they deserve this for giving up, for the sacrifices they've made. You know what I mean?
Do you know who Noah Gallagher is?
What?
Noah Gallagher?
Noah Gallagher?
Yeah.
No,
I know the guy from Oasis.
that's what I'm saying. Oasis, yeah.
Noel Gallagher.
That's Noel, yeah. So this guy that I'm referring to, he just recently got into off-road some years back. And he was I believe he was SEAL Team 6. And I met him when we were in Moab for Easter Jeep Safari. I can only think of a small handful of people that I heard say to him, thank you for your service. And I was filming the event. So I have it all on video. And you can tell that there's an uncomfortable sense to that reaction by someone else when they told that to him. On the flip side, there are actual veterans that go out of their way looking for that acknowledgement. And this has
I believe
been This has been acknowledged by a lot of my friends that are veterans. They'll wear their veteran hat all the time.
Yeah, that gets their dick hard.
I believe it.
So maybe this is a guy that you ran into that is expecting that sort of thing.
Absolutely, positively could have been. I kind of feel like he was expecting it because I felt like a change, and I kind of
and he's a recruiter.
Yeah,
he never saw wartime.
So you don't know that though, dude. You that's where he ends up. I think he's making a career out of the military. So you know what I'm saying? You don't know what
older gentleman.
No, he was younger. He was definitely, you know, was probably in his late 20s.
Oh,
I would say. So I kind of felt like I was almost like, I kind of felt it. And then I was like, you know, even like at the end, I was like, oh, by the way, man, thank you for your service. But I didn't say anything. You know what I mean? I just kind of like left it alone. But it kind of like, it was in my head. I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I'd love to get these guys take. I want to see, you know, I'm just curious what your guys' experiences are running into veterans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got a handful, I'll tell you right, on Veterans Day in November. You know, there's a handful of my father-in-law is a veteran, Purple Heart recipient, you know, from Vietnam.
See, he's a Purple Heart recipient. That dude fucking saw battle. He's a fucking hero.
It saved lives.
That's what I'm
saved
saying.
a lot of lives. You know, saved this whole platoon lives. That's what.
But some guys aren't legit, and they still label veteran. You know what I mean?
But I happen to know his story.
Right.
I happen to know he's a Purple Heart recipient.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You guys won't know that. You know what I mean? If I don't tell you, because he doesn't talk about it.
No, but
you know
his
what I
whole
mean?
life was in service to the
I'm
community.
Saying anybody I know on Veterans Day that is in the military, I will shoot him a text and just say, "Hey, thinking about you. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service." You know what I mean? I don't do it all the time. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Maybe I don't mean it. I don't know. Maybe I don't mean it because therefore, if I did mean it, I wouldn't have to think about it. You know what I mean? And so that kind of weighs on me. I'm like, am I being a dick? What's wrong with me? You know what I mean? I do
say it more with the older veterans that are from World War II or Vietnam War.
Okay.
More than I do with guys that were in the most current theaters of war.
So if you're in the doctor's office and you see a veteran sitting there, will you?
How do you know he's a veteran?
If he has a hat on that says World War II.
Okay.
Or,
I like you said, I will, and if I am engaged with him, I will, but I won't just walk up to randomly and just say, "Thank you for your service."
Yeah, same.
And I think that's just more of a personality thing with me. I don't know.
Before we move on from this subject, because we are talking about veterans, a mutual friend of Joe and I has an organization that it's a nonprofit organization called heroiffroad.org. They take veterans that are either disabled or fighting PTSD, that sort of thing, that have saw combat, and they take them out and do activities. Some of them do the Baja 500. Some of them, they take them deep sea fishing. And it's a whole weekend of camaraderie with other veterans. And it level sets them back to reality a little bit. And it does fucking wonders for these guys. I've seen people that were on the edge of offing themselves, and they went on these trips and they came back rejuvenated, willing to live again and be a part of the society and their family. So if anyone is interested, please donate. heroiffroad.org. It's a 501c3 nonprofit. If you need a receipt, they'll gladly send you a receipt. So check them out if you can, please.
Well done.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Thanks for sharing, Gabe. Yeah. All right. That's it. I didn't expect it to go that route. You know what I mean? But that's the beauty of this podcast. Just wanted to, curious to get your take. Guys, we got a special thing coming on this podcast, right? That Gabe has coordinated.
Oh,
yeah.
we're gonna do it.
But yeah, it's called
Arriba.
We call the we call it the Mexican Coke Challenge. And we'll be right back with the Mexican Coke.
There's some breaking news we might want to go to before we start.
What's that?
The Epstein list is being released tomorrow.
The Epstein list?
Yes.
Wow.
That's breaking news.
You see? Yeah.
We need to break the glass and say.
And that's what we were talking about, dude. This chick was trying to fucking release it. And the FBI was deleting names. Dude, you know what's messed up, man? I'm already. He just said it instantly. I'm like,
You sick?
I'm setting myself up for disappointment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be.
Because if they're deleting names,
Yeah.
what's the sense of having a list?
No. In my case, I'm more like there's gonna be somebody on there.
That you're going to be pissed off.
Yeah, that I'm gonna be upset about. You know what I mean? That I'm just like, oh man.
Who?
Like Derek Jeter.
Yeah, I was gonna say Eli Manning. I was just gonna throw that out.
God.
People are wondering, because you
way.
said last week that you have the Epstein files on your desk. When can we see them, and what's taking so long to release them?
I do. Jesse, there are well over this. This will make you sick. 200 victims. 200.
Victims.
So we have well over 250 actually. So we have to make sure that their identity is protected and their personal information. But other than that, I think tomorrow, the personal information of victims. Other than that, I think tomorrow, Jesse, breaking news right now, you're going to see some Epstein information being released by my office.
So she said some.
What kind? Are we going to see who was on the flights? Are we going to see any evidence from what he recorded? Because he had all of his homes wired with recording devices.
Yeah, what you're going to see, hopefully tomorrow, is a lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information, but it's pretty sick what that man did.
Okay, well, we'll
along
look
with
for
his
that.
co-defendant.
Absolutely, and he had help. That's for
He
sure.
sure did.
So, it's just going to set off a chain reaction. We're going to start seeing a bunch of people get arrested and stuff.
Could be.
I hope so.
Man,
I don't believe until we see it.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that, dude. I agree.
Yeah.
The fact that she said some,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm still a little skeptical.
And then she walked it back a little bit and said, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. She's like, I gotta see if I have permission from President Trump.
Yeah.
Do you think he's on the list?
If he
On
was,
the
that would
flight?
already been announced because Biden was in charge for the last 4 years. They had all this information the last 4 years. They've been trying to arrest Trump and convict him of all kinds of shit and imprison him for the last 8 years. If he was on that list, it would have already been out.
Yeah, but wasn't he? I mean, even before he got into politics, I mean, hasn't it been proven? Isn't there pictures of them like being together and stuff?
Yeah,
hanging out and
Yeah,
stuff?
he has said that he has known
He's
him.
a great guy.
And
He
that
likes young women just like me.
started-
That's what he said.
Disassociated himself from him once he kind of caught wind of all this stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Was that in 2015? Like, I'm about to run. You know what I mean?
But all the pictures are old. So I mean, take it for what that's worth.
But that you guys don't feel that? Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, instantly I was like, oh man, kind of got like a sick feeling to my stomach that.
Who would be the weirdest person on that list?
Oh,
Tom
you
Hanks.
just said like
yeah.
Derek Jeter, someone that's
Oh,
squeaky
imagine.
clean like that, or Eli. Oh,
Man, who would be the weirdest person on that list, man?
He's talking about squeaky clean. That's why.
But
I
we think
Tom
male.
Hanks would
We
be the
automatically
weird
think
one.
male. Right?
oh yeah, right. It could
Yeah.
be female too.
Yeah, I kinda-
that'll blow your fucking
did.
mind.
I did. Well, who's a female?
Like
That's
Adele.
fucking
Thick
Joey, Joey and Adele. He would be
I'd be
heartbroken.
mortified. If Adele.
Oh, what we got?
What was that?
Seltzer?
Phone? Vape? Phone?
That's 8% hitting me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm trying to think. As a female, who would be on that list? That would be crushing.
I heard Pink is on that list.
Pink?
I heard Oprah's on the list, right?
Yeah, but Oprah,
Yeah.
dude,
It doesn't
I would
surprise
not
me.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah,
She's
by
probably
Oprah.
definitely on that fucking list.
Ellen.
And Gail.
Nah, wouldn't be surprised by her either.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't. I'm trying to think of
Julia Roberts.
like Jennifer Aniston, right? Wouldn't Jennifer Aniston?
Yes.
Right. That would be like.
That would be upsetting.
You know.
Julia Roberts, too.
Hold on, that Jennifer Aniston and Barack Obama fucking rumor is like.
I know.
Going
After you guys told me.
They're like legit.
We broke that on this podcast.
I know, but like, it's coming out. They're like legit seeing each other.
Oh, like they're in the public together.
Like legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what they say.
Wow. Right.
Yeah.
Good for
Weird.
him.
Good for Obama.
Yeah, but if she was on the list, it'll blow your fucking mind.
Yeah, I would. I would be
Yeah.
like, wow, really?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like, I mean, this is that canceling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people. If this list really comes out, about to be canceled.
Dude, it's the same thing with the Diddy list, right? We're waiting for the fucking shooter drop, and we haven't gotten anything yet on any scope. You know?
That's going to trial. It's coming up. All right, guys. Mexican Coke challenge. All right, we brought this up on the podcast a few weeks ago. We talked about Mexican Coke. Have we ever had Mexican Coke? The three of us have not had Mexican Coke, right?
Never.
Still stand by that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, never had it. Gabe has. So Gabe has what he's done, and he took. Gabe, where did you order that? I mean, I'm assuming Mexico. I'm saying, but like
So
like
I did a quick search, Mexican Coke, and Amazon
Fucking DoorDash it,
automatically
dude.
popped up.
basically.
So I ordered from Amazon, and the distributor is in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right. Yeah, so Gabe sent the Mexican Coke to my house. I have not tried it, but we have it here today. We have a bottle of regular Coke and Mike, can you hand me that bottle?
So this all started because there's been a theory for the longest time that Mexican Coke tastes better than American Coke because Mexican Coke uses pure cane sugar, whereas U.S. Coke uses high fructose corn syrup. So there's been this great debate all over the internet for a long time now. And I'm surprised you guys have not heard of this. So I definitely wanted to send you guys some Coke, Mexican Coke.
Thanks.
And see if we can do our own little taste test and see if you can tell the difference.
Joey, you got a $100 bill to roll up real quick?
I definitely say we try this with burgers after this.
Ooh, some cheeseburgers.
So this is the regular Coke. Pour it out in cups. Here's the Mexican Coke. So, I mean,
Pepsi actually came out with their natural cane sugar Pepsi versus their high fructose corn syrup.
Oh yeah,
Pepsi. Yeah. At one point, I tried it.
Guatemalan Pepsi.
No, but it was like an American.
All right, I'm gonna do the first. I'm gonna do it to Joe. Okay.
Actually, I think the best way to do this is you all take a sample of the same one at the same time, and then we get your feedback on the flavor.
Yeah, but then we're not gonna.
We know.
Yeah, we know. I poured it out.
Oh, you've already divvied it up? You mean secretly? Okay,
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. Gabe, you're in Tennessee right now. Okay.
So you know
Just
which
shut
is
up.
which.
Yes.
Okay.
I know which is which. So, Joey, close your eyes real quick. All right.
Oh boy.
All right, Joey. Your first one's there. Right there. Give it a shot. Don't say what you think it is.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Got that?
Yep.
All right. All right. Here's the next one.
Sample 2.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Wow.
So what's in your hand right now?
I think this is the Mexican Coke in my hand.
It is the Mexican Coke.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. There's well, I won't comment. until the
Okay.
end.
All right. Joey is right. Joey's correct. So Joey, do you want to do that for Mike?
Sure.
All right. So here. So Mike, you want to close your eyes there real quick?
Close your eyes. Listen, I've seen some videos where the guy closes his eyes and some fucked up shit in his mouth. Right?
I said that to you.
All right, Mike, you got your first one in front of you.
For the record, I talked myself out of getting up and slapping you in the face when your eyes are closed.
This is a tasty burger.
For the record, you made a good judgment call.
All right, here comes your second one. What's the second one? What do you think that one is?
Mike's like, I need a BK King in the other hand real quick.
I had one today. Fuck around.
This don't taste right without a BK broiler.
I'm going to say the first one was a Mexican.
No, incorrect.
No? Really?
Second one was your Mexican.
So the second one was it's definitely sweeter, right? The first one was clear, and this one was definitely sweeter.
Yeah. All right. Now we got to do this.
I'm going to hand this to you. So
Okay.
this is the Mexican.
Yep.
Can I get some captain for this?
Here's a regular. You switch it up because I got my eyes
Yep.
closed. I don't know
Chupacabra.
what's happening.
All right, you got one in front of you.
Okay. You guys both smelled it.
I didn't smell it.
No, Joey's like,
I did.
Joey's like,
Like a wine
he's like
connoisseur.
sitting there shaking it up.
Is this a Cabernet Sauvignon?
It's like watching a bunch of retards trying to hump a doorknob.
And there's your second one.
Can't say that word. See, that one had a little bit of a smell. This one has no smell.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
Ooh. Definitely taste the difference. This is Mexican Coke.
Correct.
Sweeter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Much
it's sweeter. Yeah, the other one is clean. It's like
Yeah, I agree. That's a good way to put it. It's you could smell though. Like this has no smell.
Really?
And this one has a little bit.
I
of smell.
agree.
Yeah.
The American has a smell to it.
Yeah, a little bit. This one has no smell to it at all, and it's definitely sweeter.
I think it's sweeter. The Mexican is sweeter, but I like the taste of it more than the regular. It's the first time I've ever had it. So.
Yeah. All right, very cool. So I mean, 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
could tell.
Yeah. No.
So that's actually in line with a lot of other comparisons out there that people have done. There's more people in taste groups that have picked taste-wise Mexican Coke.
How do you get into these taste groups?
Yeah, that would be fantastic. So there's actually been studies on this chemically, where they've taken the chemical products or properties of both of them, and they've tried to see how much more sugar cane is there compared to the high fructose corn syrup.
Easy for Gabe to say.
There's a problem with the studies in that is there's a chemical change happening when they start to do these tests with the high fructose corn syrup and the cane sugar. So a lot of the tests have come back inconclusive, and some of them are saying that they're exactly the same.
No.
Not, I mean, at least not to me.
Same.
No, these are tests for the actual chemical tests.
Oh, okay.
The levels of the chemical.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I have to say I prefer Mexican Coke over regular Coke.
It's definitely sweeter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Little challenge. Thanks, Gabe.
I didn't think. I thought for what one might have been more like fizzy than the other, but they both seem to have the same consistency. It's definitely just the
sweetness.
Yeah.
I imagine the U.S. Coke had more fizziness just because it's probably less traveled.
Possibly. I mean, we let it sit for a little bit, so it wasn't really, still fizzing, but it definitely did. Regular Coke had a smell, and the Mexican Coke, at least to me, and I guess, Joe, you kind of agree, did not have a smell.
Correct. I agree.
Yeah.
What kind of smell did it have? Was it like...
Similar, yeah.
All right, guys. For the sake of time, we're going to skip over a couple of those, and we're going to get into our Brew Crew email. Very cool, though, Gabe. Thank you.
Hold on.
Wow.
No problem.
We didn't get to any politics. There was some significant shit going down today or in the last 2 days. I think we should, be responsible and at least say to anybody that has $5 million, Trump is offering a gold card admission into the United States.
I heard this today.
That's not exactly
the
what
road
is
to the
going
green to your green card. It's not accurate.
Not exactly, no.
What's wrong
what
with
it is
what I'm
there's
saying?
already a program. There's already a program in place called HB5, which was enacted in 1990, which is pretty much the same thing that Trump is doing with the gold card. The difference is the HB5 charges people $800,000 for this privilege, whereas the Trump one is $5 million. Also, the Trump one has
are they
more,
calling
has
it the
more-
Trump gold card, Gabe?
Why are they calling it that?
No, I'm asking you. Are they?
Are they calling
it the Trump gold card?
I don't know exactly what they're calling.
That's what they're calling it. The
officially.
Trump
This
gold card, $5 million, and he says he doesn't care if Russian oligarchs could fuck. Bro,
That's not what he
crying
said.
about
That's
criminals
not what he
coming
said.
into our country from
No,
El Salvador.
no, you're
and shit.
misquoting him. If politics is so important, you need to quote him correctly. That's not what he said.
What did he say? Correct me. Go ahead.
They asked him if oligarchs can be eligible for this, and he said, sure, they can. And then he laughed because he followed up and said, a lot of them are no longer rich anymore and might not be able to afford it. So it was tongue-in-cheek joking what he said.
And then the next sentence he said, no, they could probably afford it. That was the next sentence after that.
Well, here's the other thing about that.
Yeah, no, I heard the whole thing. So if you're gonna correct me, get it right.
So no, I did get it right. You're just adding on after the fact what he said additionally. So on top of that, the vetting process of what they're doing is more stringent than the HB5 that is currently in place. The way that it works right now and the way that it's going to work eventually, if this does come to fruition, is they have to have a sponsor that's a corporate employee. It's an employee thing that is sponsored by a company. So for an oligarch to say that they're going to do this is kind of weird because they're already rich businessmen and they have their own businesses.
Gibraltar.
So what they're
All
doing is they're having companies.
All right, so
pay
you're
for
going to downplay the Trump goal part. That's fine. So
No,
what
I'm
about
giving you
Trump
facts.
Gaza that he posted on his True Social today? What about that video? Can
What
you
about
play
it?
that? I emailed it to you. Can you play that for us, please?
Dude,
I
I think
so much shit, dude. That's from Instagram. That's
No.
not. even
yeah, I think
correct.
you're the only person here that follows Trump's True Social.
But it's from his True Social. Can you just play the video?
I didn't
I
keep
actually
the
like
email
the
to be honest with
science.
you. But what he posted was AI.
Gabe, he sent you something. Wait, hold on. He sent you something and you didn't cue it up?
No,
Come on.
because it's AI.
It's not AI. It's all over the media today. This was on his True Social. It's called Trump Gaza. It's a fucking crazy video.
That's an
It's
AI
insane.
video.
I feel like we got to see it now, no matter what.
All right, hold on a second.
It's insane. It's like, I mean, what are we doing here?
I got you back on this one.
Thank you.
I mean, it says right here in the thing, it's a Trump AI video. So I don't know why you
But
think this is
he posted it on
real.
his.
I know he did.
Okay, so that's.
I'm
it.
not disputing that.
As long as you agree that he posted it, that's fine. Play it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's nothing that anybody made up or anything, and trying to frame him for
as our
anything.
producer, Gabe, if he sends you something.
Listen, how many times do I actually say yes? We should play this AI video because it's AI. It's not real.
But Trump
That's the
posted
reason
it.
why.
I'm just asking you to post to play something that he posted on his True Social. That's all.
But what does that even?
Just play it.
I'm looking for it. Hold on a second.
This guy, do you follow True Social?
No. I don't.
Donald's coming to set you free, bringing the light for all to see. No more tunnels, no more fear. Trump Gaza is finally here. Trump Gaza shining bright, golden future, a brand new life. Feast and dance, the beat is done.
It looks nice.
Yeah, no, it looks great.
Shining bright, golden future, a brand new life. Feast and dance, the deal is done. Trump Gaza.
So why did he post this?
You tell me.
Because it's
No,
a
no.
parody. It's a goof.
Okay, so I'm saying like, but did he give an explanation?
No.
No, so he just posted it.
I think the real takeaway here is how amazing AI is. I mean,
that is true. But
I think the real
he's-
takeaway is that Mike is being trolled like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
He thinks
dude.
this
I
is
think
real.
he's gaslighting, bro. I think he's just
Yeah.
goading people.
That's
That's all.
fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
You can gaslight all you want. This is what he posted. But you're talking about AI. Did you hear what they did with the HUD?
no.
The HUD offices? No. Someone hacked into their fucking mainframe, I guess, and posted a video of Trump sucking Elon Musk's toes. It was playing for like 6 hours in their fucking offices on all their screens.
Where did you see that?
Yeah.
bro?
Gabe, did you hear about this?
Dude,
Yeah,
I,
actually, Elon retweeted it.
Really? Oh man.
Elon retweeted
Yo,
it
he's
'cause
a good
getting
follow.
his toes sucked by Trump.
He's
you know?
actually a good follow on this.
dude, I would love to like know your algorithm. You know what I mean? This shit.
Yeah.
that comes
Listen,
from-
we all
you
share
come
the
from-
same thing on Instagram. Like,
Yeah, no, but I think it's different though, dude. I think it's what everybody clicks on and views. I think it's different.
Well, one of you motherfuckers likes midgets. I know that.
my wife knows it's me. I can't go past anything with a midget. I laugh my ass off. I think it's hysterical. I'm sorry, small people. Love you, small people.
I think it's different though. Like we may, I know we got a Beers and BS Instagram, but I think it's different.
No, I think it's the same for all.
Is it? Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I don't know.
Who knows?
But if you go on there,
definitely
that's what I see. I don't know.
talking to the wrong person about this.
But no, so I mean, listen, he legit posted that Gaza video. I mean, listen, it's a joke, all right? We can't really expect that, but are you kidding me? Like, what are we talking about here?
We're talking about an AI video that he's trolling people with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I think.
But you're a president. You're not supposed to be
But
trolling people.
I think it's for some, you took the bait, bro.
I didn't take the bait. I'm just
Exactly.
like, look at like.
You thought it was
you took the
real.
bait, bro. You took the
You
bait.
thought it was
Exactly.
real.
The guy is 78 years old. I'm take the bait.
Bro, it
Yeah.
worked. Hey, it worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If you're talking about it, it worked.
Yeah.
All right.
I know Gabe's not the only person you sent that to.
Gabe was so reluctant to play that shit too, huh? I don't understand.
Well, how many other AI videos?
No, but he
do I
posted
show
it. It's
that-
not like someone made it up or someone's trying to frame him or anything.
But seriously,
like that, you
dude,
know?
AI, I'm seeing all different kinds of AI videos like that. It's fucking wild, bro.
How real it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see
crazy.
like Trump in a rock band with fucking Eli and shit.
So
like,
much
you know,
shit.
yeah.
So much shit.
Yeah.
It's the world we live in right now, man. It's crazy. And 10 years from now, you're not going to know what's real and what's not.
You right now, you don't know what's real and
Yeah.
what's not. Let's be honest.
Those still have a look to it where you could sort of tell.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I saw a video the other day of a fucking like a polar bear with this thing on its back, and these people like looking, trying to rescue. And then I read the comments, and people were like, "That's all AI. It's not even real." Like this thing was like
You thought it was real?
it looked like some kind of mollusk that was like sucking on the polar bear's back, like but like a 3-foot long one, like huge.
Yeah.
And people were like, "That's AI." And I'm like,
Bro, someone sent me
Yeah.
a song by Dave Matthews, a song that he would write, his voice singing these lyrics.
Yeah,
I think I sent
you
it to
played
you.
it. Yeah, you played it.
Dude, you would never fucking know that wasn't Dave Matthews singing that song. And I've heard it with other artists as well.
"Really?"
It's wild, bro.
I can't wait till I get really good with AI. I'm still learning a lot of it, but I can't wait till I get really good. I'm going to make Mike riding the back of a lizard wearing a Viking costume.
Can you imagine?
Viking.
Imagine AI videos of us, bro. That'd be sick.
That would be funny. All right. So, Mike, is that it? You got anything else? I got to be honest with you, dude. I don't, because you didn't mention it. That's why I didn't make the show sheet, and I didn't do any research on it. I don't really know anything that's going on about this gold card and stuff. I heard a little bit about it, about $5 million, but I really don't have much to add because I don't have the facts.
Right. And so, like, listen, I'm not going to be the total negative guy. Gabe actually said last night that the bill passed. What is that, Congress or Senate? Which one?
House.
Was the House. So it passed in the House, and we're talking about no tax on overtime, no tax on waitresses and shit
Tips.
like that, right? It's still not official
Social
yet. They
Security.
still have to go through another vote, right?
The Senate's pretty strong right now, though, so I'd expect it to pass.
We'll see. But I heard the budget was mostly in favor for billionaires. There's a lot of
I've
cuts
heard
in
that too, and only from
Medicaid and
leftists.
education and security. But I don't know. I didn't read the bills or anything like that. But this is what I'm hearing.
Of course
but,
not.
But if there's no
You're
tax on
regurgitating
overtime,
what the left has told you,
I'm
then
very
what you saw on
happy.
Instagram. That's what's happening.
Listen, Gabe, I can only use the tools that are available to me.
I'm available to you. Just let me know.
Oh no, I don't
I'll
want to get
debunk
into your
I'll
rabbit
give you the
hole.
truth, even if it hurts.
I'll leave your hole alone.
All right, guys. And how we wrap things up with our Brew Crew email. Hit it.
Bob.
Hold on, I gotta find.
How about now?
Bob.
What about
We love you, Bob.
now? Brew Crew
Bob, you're the
I
best.
got it. I got it.
email. There it is.
Fuck, sorry.
Oh, wait. You guys both stop playing it?
I didn't play it.
Huh?
Bob.
Brew Crew email.
Bob, you're the best.
Joey, what's our email?
Our email is brewcrew@beersandbs.com.
Amen.
It's been a while. I had to,
It's
had
been
to
a
dig
minute.
deep for that.
It's been Mike, where can they find us?
You can find us anywhere your podcasts are available. A through Z.
There you go. That's Amazon, Spotify, okay,
Apple,
Apple,
Pandora,
yeah,
YouTube,
YouTube,
Truth Social, AI.
Truth.
AI.
Yeah, guys.
I didn't even get started on Elon this week, so don't even get me started.
You know what, dude? We're not going anywhere, all right? And neither is this ministry. We got 4 years. Yeah. Like, share, subscribe, listen. We appreciate it. Seriously, we appreciate the email questions. That's one of my favorite parts of this podcast. Guys, for the sake of time, we're going to do one email, okay? Because the show is running.
Just one?
Yeah, running late. Okay, we're going to do.
We have time for two because we took so much time in the beginning. We're good.
Yeah, we are. We're good. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't start until like almost 20 minutes in, so we're good.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna do the two email questions. All right, and our first question is returning emailer. Okay, and that's Gio from Ronkonkoma. Gio from Ronkonkoma. He writes. Okay, this is an interesting one, Gio. What are your thoughts on women with fake breasts or fake butts?
Or fake asses. Fake ass is a thing.
I would love to see
BBL.
I would love to see Gio's girl. You know what I mean? I'm curious. But what are my thoughts? I not a big fan. I love a natural woman. You know what I mean? Do they look good in clothes? Yeah, sometimes they do, but I'm all about a natural woman. That's my take.
I'm on that team as well. I like natties. I don't even know what a fake ass looks like, to be honest with you. But
neither do I.
Like a nice.
What's that one female rapper that's from New York that's trashy as fuck?
Oh, Cardi B.
Yeah, that's a fake ass.
For real?
Yep.
Well, I don't like those. I like regular, nice asses.
Listen, if we're keeping it real, seriously, women that suffer from breast cancer, the breast, augmentation afterwards is a lifesaver. It rebuilds their self-confidence, makes them feel whole again. God bless them, right?
Okay.
I mean, that's a medical issue. Okay. For any other woman that does the breast and the butt, I mean, it's pleasing to guys, I guess, but that's a self-esteem problem, right? I mean,
think so.
Yeah, like if she has to go to the doctor and spend $60,000,
60 grand,
dude,
that's how much it costs.
Dude,
I don't know, bro.
For tits?
That seems kind of high.
I'm telling you,
Tits are 60 grand.
If you get it by a legit guy, it's about 60 grand.
Yeah, but I mean, see, all right, okay. You had to go there with the whole freaking, people with cancer and stuff. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No,
you know what I mean?
yeah, right.
So, but I'm saying if somebody, like you're talking like it was self-esteem. I mean, dude, you want to drop a couple pounds. What is that? Is that a self-esteem thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's in so many people.
Right. I mean, you have to spend 60 grand to do it. I mean, listen, that's your own personal choice. I'm not going to knock it on anybody.
Oh no, I don't think anybody's really knocking it.
And listen, I'm with you guys. So like, I had this conversation with guys at work, right? And I'm telling them, like, my wife, I love her because she's naturally beautiful. She doesn't need any makeup. She wakes up in the morning. She looks as beautiful as she does at 4:00 in the afternoon. To me, right?
I agree, dude.
But with that being said, the guys at work, you know what they told me? Like, Mike, I know you love McDonald's. You eat McDonald's all the time. That meat is fake.
No, I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying?
A fake girl is just the same as a McNugget,
Joey, cut this guy off.
Eat it up too.
Grab that white claw. Technology and I really don't get along.
This is what I'm telling you.
Smoke this weed.
That's how the young guys feel. They don't care. They love that shit.
I definitely agree with that. It's definitely a younger man.
Yeah,
you see a lot of these guys with their girls, and they're all, you know what I'm saying? They're all done up, fake like that. It's usually on the arm of a younger guy. I agree with that. 60 grand, bro. I think you got that. That's low.
No, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Okay,
it's legit. That's a legit price. If you get a good doctor to get the tits in the ass. So what they do is, Adrian, they do the tits, then they suck the fat out of the stomach and pump it into the ass. 60 grand.
All right.
I like it when it moves on its own naturally.
Yeah, I'm with you. Gabe, what about you?
I like the original Big Mac and not the fake Big Mac.
Gibraltar.
Gabe, no, I like Coke Classic.
No, I like the natural shit. The BBLs, the Brazilian butt lifts, as is that what known.
That's what it's called?
Yeah,
I never heard that.
I can spot those from a mile away. The fucking caboose does not match the links on the fucking car.
I don't think I can. I gotta be honest with you, like boobs.
No, if you see them, you're like, it's insane. Oh,
maybe
it's insane.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it's like a shelf. You know what I mean? Like you could put your fucking beer glass on the back of that.
You look at the Kardashians when you think that's fake.
No,
they are fake.
No, I'm saying, but when the way it is, like the way it looks and stuff, like when you think that's fake.
We know Daddy Kardashian is all fake. Bruce Jenner.
He's not that father.
Why is he Daddy Jenner?
Yeah,
Daddy Jenner.
All right,
look, this is fake. This is fake right here. I don't know if you can see it that well.
No, I could.
But this is Kylie Jenner.
Kylie doesn't have a fake ass. No way.
Look at that thing. That thing is.
Hold on a second. She's like 12 on the left and she's 26 on the right.
She has some work done, bro.
All right.
And not that you mind. That's what I'm saying. The guys,
And that's
guys
Kim.
at work telling me, like, you eat McDonald's, you eat that shit too,
So what do they put implants in your ass?
They're
Fat.
implants in the ass. Yep.
Mike just said from your stomach.
They take the fat from the stomach and pump it into your ass.
Yeah, but that's not an implant. It's just
No,
fat.
implants on the breast.
Mike, I'm just saying, dude. I think when you went in, you got a high estimate. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. 60 grand. You know what I mean?
Adrian, look it up.
I don't know what the doctor told you, bro, but I think you're getting robbed, dude. I hope you don't go through with it.
You could buy a new Rubicon instead of having tits.
That's great. All right, Gio from Maconcom, another great question from our returning emailer.
Gio.
All right, guys, we got one more, and that's from Barbara from Mastic. Barbara from Mastic writes in, my husband Frank is a big movie quote guy. Okay, what do you think is the best movie quote of all time, or what's your favorite movie quote of all time?
Hi, Barb.
Okay, let's start with you.
My favorite would probably be "You Got Knocked the Fuck Out."
Friday.
The most famous, in my opinion, is probably "Frankly, Dear, I Don't Give a Damn."
Yeah,
Gone with the Wind?
Yeah, that's a famous one.
Is that Gone with the Wind?
Yeah.
No, isn't that Casablanca?
Oh,
maybe it is Casablanca.
Yeah.
good fucking Adrian.
Hey, dude.
It's Jeopardy guy.
I'm ready for Jeopardy, guys. Mike, what about you?
So I'm gonna say it. All right.
You say it.
Shirley, you can't be serious. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley. Who the fuck don't know that one?
I think anybody 30 and under doesn't know that one. You know what I mean?
That's scary.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Maybe 40 and under doesn't know that one.
If they don't, do your fucking
Striker.
homework, watch Airplane, and then go ahead and watch Airplane 2. How about that?
That is great.
Leslie Nielsen still with us or no?
No. He's long gone.
He's great in Major League. Was it Major League?
No.
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun. He
Oh,
played,
yeah, yeah.
33 and a half.
He played the umpire.
Yeah. Yes.
Joey, what about you?
Wait, hold on. Is that an iconic quote right there?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
No, it's great. It's great. It's one of the funniest. Yeah. That's good.
I don't know. I'm not a big movie quote guy, but if I just looked at this question 5 minutes ago for the first time, so the only thing I can think of is keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. The
Godfather?
Yeah.
That sticks out to me. I like that one.
I could do it.
That's a good one.
What about you, Aid?
So if I say this, you guys got to know, right? What it says? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
No, that's legit. Yeah.
And my other one was the first rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight
That's
Club.
right.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that when you say, right, like with the first rule of Fight Club.
What a good movie.
What a great movie.
What about this one?
What?
Donnie, you're out of your element.
Donnie?
Donnie, you're out of your
Donnie
element.
Brasco?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
Oh, wow. The Big Lebowski.
Oh.
I never really
I
seen
never got that.
Yeah.
I saw it.
That's a legendary movie.
I know it's like a cult following it,
Yeah,
but I never really
absolutely.
got into it. I've seen like bits and pieces. I don't think I've ever watched that from start to finish. I've seen
It's
like
one of
bits
my
and pieces. Yeah, really? I gotta watch that. I don't know. I gotta see
The
what
Coen
all-
brothers are brilliant.
The guy.
all the
right?
fuss is about.
What about this one? George, not the livestock.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know that one either.
That's another Coen brothers movie. Oh, brother, where art thou?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Never saw that.
George Clooney.
Whoa.
Never saw that. Yeah.
Whoa, that's amazing. You've got to see that.
That's
Really?
a crazy movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys had any more?
May the 4th.
I mean, honestly, Star Wars. I mean, right?
There's a lot. Yeah.
I am your father. You know, that's legit. You know,
Another one I was thought about was like you can't handle the truth.
you can't handle. shit.
Everybody knows that one, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Stop trying to make fetch a thing.
I don't know that one.
That was
What is
from
that?
Clueless.
Clueless? Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I know the movie. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Is that what Alicia?
How about if I
Alicia
say
Silverstone?
earmuffs?
Yeah.
Earmuffs.
Oh, old school.
Old school.
Yeah.
Right? Hey.
Yeah. Now you speak
You're
about
my boy, Blue.
Yeah. Old school.
My Life is like a box of chocolates.
Oh,
Forrest Gump. Yeah, that's a good. That's a really good one, actually. That
everybody knows that one.
Yeah, definitely iconic. You say that, people know.
Great movie.
Yeah, Gabe. I gotta say the other ones. I don't know.
Yo, Adrian.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I've never heard. What's that from? I never heard that before. No, that's it. This gets every fucking Italian up in right shadowboxing.
Here's one from childhood that you probably would go back to watch again just to remember the quotes exactly. The Princess Bride.
Oh, I know that one.
I don't know that one either.
What?
I same thing. I don't think I've ever.
My name is Carlos Montana. You killed my father. Prepare to die. You know,
that's inconceivable. Inconceivable.
Yes.
No, I've never watched it from start to
finish. I don't
finish.
think you know what that word means.
Andre the Giant.
No, I know. Like he was in it. Like Mandy,
I know the
Mandy
movie.
Paquin. Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Are you fucking guys kidding me?
I'm serious.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Fred Savage was.
Surely you can't be serious.
Mike's poor family, right? Mike's poor family's gonna be hearing this for weeks.
Also, the movie.
Princess Bride. I'm down with.
Which one?
Princess Bride. I love it.
But it wasn't Victor Montoya. Wasn't it Montoya?
Yeah, whatever his name.
Yeah. What were you saying, Gabe?
The Stanley Kubrick movie. What the fuck is it called?
From Vietnam. Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket. Yeah.
This is my gun.
Fucking pile.
There's many like it, but this is mine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's great.
A lot of good quotes from that one too.
Definitely.
That's a great fucking movie, man.
That guy was a real drill
I got to
sergeant.
go back. I haven't seen that movie in years.
You know, he was a real drill sergeant. That guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Gunny.
He played a goofball at the end, right? Like you know, in other movies.
Yeah.
The drill sergeant.
Yeah. He was, you know.
But
he passed away recently too.
Yeah. All right. Very cool. Barbara from Mastic. Thanks once again.
Hey, thanks.
By the way, Al
Frank with all shit. What?
Al Trotwig.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace.
Al Trotwig, local New York broadcaster for the Rangers.
Rangers,
MSG.
yeah.
Madison
Rangers,
Square
MSG,
Garden.
What is
yeah.
this?
A couple days ago.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. The Rangers and Islanders had a big game, last night? And the Rangers wound up winning.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm out of the loop on hockey, to be honest with you. I'm
I know-
fucking locked into the Knicks, though.
I know USA lost last week.
Yeah.
It's kind
In
of
overtime, heartbreaker.
Scotty called it.
Scotty, yeah.
The Knicks suck, dude. They got to beat a good team.
How come they didn't stop brawling? You know, as soon as they dropped the puck.
Because I mean,
No, that's where we lost the fucking fight right there, Adrian. Right there. Where's the fight?
yeah. Joey, we'll touch on the next time.
It actually went to overtime though. It was
Yeah.
it was supposed to be a good game.
That was really
I didn't see it.
I watched it. It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. That's our pod. That's our show for this week. Thank you for listening. Like we say, like, listen, share, subscribe.
Yeah.
Keep emailing those questions. We appreciate it. And if you got a business to promote or anything like that, and you want just get your name out there or something.
Yeah, our advertising rates are pretty cheap, so
Yeah.
reach out and get the rates.
Give us an email and
Check out Brew Court.
Yeah.
Brewport
There you
Cafe
go.
this Saturday in Shirley on William Floyd Library.
Yes.
Thank you.
Be sure to check out all of their locations in beautiful Bellport Village and as well as the Sachem Library.
And painters from Brookhaven.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
That's it.
Adios, amigos.
All right, guys.
Bye-bye.